Morning, everybody. It's Scotty. Scotty might know, the broke urban farmer. I'm just outside here chilling with my doggos and kind of just looking at the garden here. And I figured it's a beautiful morning out, so I figured I'd just kind of share it with you as well. So I've had a ton of new growth on these greens. They are just the greens that keep giving and giving and giving. I've ripped them down so many times for the rabbits and they keep coming back. We've got some kohlrabi down here. Doing real good. Look at that broccoli. Here, let me zoom in for you. Oh yeah. It's looking good. That's exciting. Then my 3 cabbages here. We got the 2 green cabbages, and then the red cabbage over there still. All 3 seem to be doing really well. This guy, this little one up here, was attacked by bugs early on. As you can see, coming to the outside of its leaves are a little bare there, but it's kind of come back, and it seems whatever was bugging it has left it alone. As always, as I continue to brag, I love my jalapeno bushes here. They've done so well. I've got little guys still coming in. I've even got still setting some fruit. You see all those little guys there. That morning sun, beautiful. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to get some more canning done with those. And then I know the weeds have overtaken this whole area, but there are tons of ripe peppers in there for me to pick. And it's still setting flowers. That's so cool. We've got a second zucchini plant here that's kind of decided to fight for it and come back with some new green. And then this big one back here's got flowers, and I know it has had a couple of fruit. And my cucumber, you see that? That's new growth on that vine right there. I thought it was dead. Plus I've got flowers, and I think it was setting some new fruit too. So good times. My tomatoes across the way there, they're pretty much done. I think I've got a few tomatoes left in there that I can harvest. Eggplants are done. And then I haven't been into the potato bins yet, the potato tires yet. One, because that far potatoes decided to grow new green and grow again. And so there's that. And then this first bin, they've been dead on top for a couple weeks now, or for about a couple weeks now. I've just been letting the skin harden on them, but I'll get out there and I'll show you those eventually. Kip and LaFonda. Hello, babies. The pretty rabbits, huh? Are you? You're pretty rabbits? Yeah. I put them together a little early. I recalculated and I'm like, I was a little early. So I'm just gonna kind of leave them together here until I can see signs of of pregnancy on LaFonda, since I timed it wrong. So they like being in the same pen together, so I'm just gonna leave them there until I can clearly tell that she is pregnant. And then yeah, so exciting. They're such beautiful bunnies, like that all gray, bluish. It's all gray, but like that blue color is gorgeous. I love it. And they're just so snuggly and cuddly and friendly. That's a bonus. So, all right, I'm gonna go make some coffee, and I've got to package a whole bunch of coffee, which I'll bring you guys in for that too, and explain what I'm doing with that. And but first, I need my coffee. It's early, and coffee is a requirement. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so got my coffee, changed my hat because I had to match my pajama pants and my slippers. It's fall, y'all. But I do want to show you my new coffee mug. So, I can't remember the gentleman's name, but do you remember a few weeks ago where I shared the Stones Trace Fall Festival video? Well, he was a potter that had a booth and demonstration set up there. He had his wheel and he was doing stuff, and I really liked that rougher kind of look to it, but yet it's really clean and finished. I don't know, and it was great price, so you can't beat handmade pottery. Coffee is life. Y'all, I'm what you call classy. I'm driving around, and yes, that's some bratwurst on a paper plate on my dashboard. Keeping it real, y'all. Keeping it real. Hey guys, so welcome into the house here. We're back in the kitchen, and I had mentioned earlier about packaging up some coffee, and I was just going to explain what I was talking about. So, as I've mentioned, I think briefly in other videos, I'm on the board for a nonprofit organization called the Joe and Jane Project. We work with at-risk veterans and at-risk youth, and we create a Battle Buddy program similar to Big Brothers and Big Sisters, but all of our bigs are veterans or in the military. And then we also help veterans that are at risk with with housing, transportation to the VA. We help the gentleman get a stove, so just different things like that. And the fundraiser, or a fundraiser that we are doing, is we have the Joe and Jane coffee project here. And we worked with a local roaster in Pearson, Indiana. It's the Blue Lion Coffee Company. And they are who we are buying our beans off of. So, like, we're taking bulk orders, and they send us some coffee. That smells amazing. So, so what I'm working on now is I am going to vacuum seal the beans up and package them up, and we're going to distribute them to our first customers, our first round of orders. So I will link down in the description the Joe and Jane Project's Facebook page. Currently we don't have any coffee orders or anything like that available online, but eventually, hopefully actually this week, I'll be able to get those going on Facebook. But I just thought I'd share that with everybody here. And if you are ever interested in some coffee, whole coffee beans, locally or Indiana roasted, I guess not everyone's local, and then I'd be more than happy to send some out to you. Just you can comment below, or you can send me a message. I don't care. Either way. Or you can find the Joe and Jane Facebook page and message us that way too. So, we do sell the coffee in 1 pound packages or half-pound packages. We've got what, 6 different options you can choose from. We've got 4 like typical or regular roasts. So it's a Ranger roast, which is kind of a what is it? Like a typical, what you would kind of expect coffee. We've got Captain's Choice, which is 7 different types of European style coffee beans, all triple blended, I believe, and double roasted, mixed together. It's a very unique and very delicious coffee blend. We've got Military Thunder, which is kind of like an IV drip of caffeine for those really, really rough mornings. And then we've got Black Ops Dark Roast coffee. It is kind of a French roast. And then for flavored coffees, we've got Island Patrol, which is like vanilla and Jamaican rum. And then we've got a Raspberry D Ration Bar, which is like a raspberry and chocolate coffee, which is super delicious. The Island Patrol is my favorite flavored coffee, and then I do the Military Thunder. Those are my 2 go-tos. And of course, working out at the beef farm, I use honey to sweeten my coffee. It's just black with some honey in it, and it's amazing. So yep, and that's what we're working on. So I've got lots and lots of coffee to package up. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so almost done with the coffee. It is taking forever. I think I've been 3 hours now. And I'll show you why it's taking so long. So, some people have paid a few bucks extra. Oh, I had some lunch, or snack, not lunch. It's midnight. What am I talking? Essentially breakfast and my beard. But a lot of people wanted it, paid extra for us to grind it. And I have misplaced my large attachment to my grinder, but so I only have the little guy, and so it's taken a little longer than expected. Good times. But here, I'll flip you around and I'll show you what I've got made up so far. So it's not fancy packaging or anything like that yet. We are working on developing that, but that's what we got for now. Oh, there's some up there too.